I'm sharing the screen, and today, welcome to the lecture on Bode plots again. We are going to discuss two main concepts. One is gain margin, and second is phase margin. So let us start with the concept of gain margin. Now, greater the gain margin, greater the stability of the system. The gain margin refers to the amount of gain which can be increased or decreased without making the system unstable. So, see here the definition says the gain margin refers to the amount of gain which can be increased or decreased without making the system unstable. So, you can increase or decrease the gain margin, but we must take care that the system should not become unstable. Now it is usually expressed in dV. So gain margin is expressed in dV. Gain margin is actually the reciprocal of the magnitude of the Bode plot. So reciprocal of the magnitude means reciprocal of the magnitude of g of j omega into h of j omega. So if you take the magnitude of g of j omega into h of j omega, that is the open loop transfer function. The magnitude of this open loop transfer function, that is mod of g of j omega into h of j omega, and if you take the reciprocal of that magnitude, you will get the gain margin. So we can usually read the gain margin directly from the Bode plot. Now you can see a diagram here. How to read the gain margin from Bode plot? Let us see. Okay. Now to read the gain margin, what we need in the Bode plot is we need a phase crossover frequency. As you can see here, the phase crossover frequency is shown in red color, and there is an arrow pointing to a particular point. Now let us study this point very carefully. See this point. This is the Bode phase plot. Okay. So there are two plots here in Bode plots. We always draw two plots. One is the magnitude and the second is the phase plot. Now in the phase plot, you can see the angles minus 135 degree, 180 degree, or minus 180 degree, one and the same, minus 225 degree. So we have angles over here, and this is the phase plot shown in blue. So as my cursor is pointing, this is the phase plot which is shown in blue color. Now you can see the phase plot cuts the minus 180 degree line or the 180 degree line at certain point here. This point is called as phase crossover frequency. So to identify the gain margin, we first need to know what is the phase crossover frequency. Phase crossover frequency is such a point on the phase plot of the Bode diagram where the phase plot cuts the 180 degree line. So 180 degree line and this phase plot. So whatever this phase plot is, it cuts the 180 degree line at a particular point. Now, when we take that point straight upwards and cut the magnitude plot. Now this is the magnitude plot of Bode diagram. Now this is the magnitude response, that is frequency response of the magnitude. So wherever this phase crossover frequency taken straight upwards cuts the magnitude plot. We have to note down this point shown by the arrow. So this arrow shows this point. Now this point from 0 dB, we have to measure. Now from 0 dB, this is upwards and it is 20 dB. Now understand one important point, that gain margin is negative when we measure it upwards from 0 degree. In Bode plots, gain margin is negative if we measure it upwards from 0 dB. So it is measured from this point, that is 0 dB till 20 dB, because see here, omega PC, phase crossover frequency, when I take it straight upwards, it cuts the magnitude plot at this point. Now what is gain margin? It is the distance, vertical distance between 0 dB line and the point where the omega PC line cuts the magnitude plot. So omega PC line is this line. So this line cuts the magnitude plot here. So this is the phase crossover frequency that is extended upwards and it cuts the magnitude plot here, and we have to measure it from 0 dB. If it is upwards, it is negative. If it is downwards, it will be treated as positive. So right now, gain margin here is negative 20 dB. See here, from 0 dB to this 20 dB. So this is 20 dB, this is 0 dB. So from here to here, if you measure, this will be the gain margin, minus 20 dB. So this is how you can find out gain margin from Bode plot. Fine. So I hope the concept is clear. See how to find out gain margin directly from Bode plot. This is done by calculating the vertical distance. The vertical distance. This red line is the vertical distance between the magnitude curve. So this is the magnitude curve and the x-axis at the frequency where Bode phase plot is 180 degree. So you have to find out the frequency where the Bode phase plot is 180 degree. So this 180 degree is very, very important. You have to take the vertical distance between the Bode magnitude plot and the x-axis, that is 0 dB line, where the Bode phase plot is exactly 180 degree. So the Bode phase plot cuts this 180 degree line here. This is called as phase crossover frequency, omega PC. If you extend this line upwards, this will be the gain margin. Okay. Now let us come to the concept of phase margin. Now how to calculate or how to understand phase margin from Bode plot. See here. For that, we need to know what is gain crossover frequency. Now see, wherever the magnitude plot in the Bode diagram cuts the 0 dB line, this particular frequency, if I see it upwards, if I just extend it upwards, I'll get frequency here, right? So this frequency is called as gain crossover frequency, right? Now what you have to do, you have to extend this point wherever the magnitude plot cuts 0 dB. So this point you have to extend below on the phase plot, and you have to cut the phase plot. Now you have to measure the vertical distance between the phase plot, the phase angle between 180 degree and the line where the phase plot is cut. So you have to find the vertical distance. Since this distance is below 180 degree, this will be treated as negative. So phase margin right now is shown by the blue line here, which is a very short line. See here. So this line comes from the point where the magnitude plot cuts the 0 dB line. So from here you have to drop a straight line and cut the phase plot. So phase plot, wherever it is cut, you have to measure the vertical distance between 180-degree line and that point. So if the point is below 180-degree, then it is negative phase margin. If it is above 180-degree, it is positive phase margin. In this case, it is negative. It is minus 9 degree, right? So phase margin is negative here. Phase margin is negative. Now, when both gain margin and phase margin are negative, or any one of them is negative, the system is unstable. Understand the point very well in Bode plot. If gain margin or phase margin, any one of them is negative, or if both are negative, then the system is unstable. So let us understand the definition of phase margin. The phase margin refers to the amount of phase which can be increased or decreased without making the system unstable. So without making the system unstable. So we have to take care that the system should not become unstable. So we keep a margin between the phase angle in which we can increase or decrease the phase angle so that the system does not become unstable. It is usually expressed as a phase in degrees. We can read the phase margin directly from Bode plot. This is done by calculating the vertical distance between the phase curve and the x-axis at the frequency where the Bode magnitude plot is 0 dB. This point is known as gain crossover frequency. We have seen it already. Calculate the gain crossover frequency, find out where the magnitude plot cuts the 0 dB. Then extend this line below on the phase plot and cut the phase plot. Wherever the line cuts the phase plot, measure the distance, vertical distance from 180 degree, that is x-axis, and see the distance if it is below 180 degree or it is above 180. If it is below 180, it is negative. If it is above 180, it is positive. So this was all about gain margin and phase margin from Bode plots. Let us understand how the stability is decided. If gain margin and phase margin both are positive, both are positive, the system is stable. The system is stable. And if both are equal, the system is marginally stable. And if both are negative, or if any one is negative, then the system is unstable. System is unstable. So this is very, very important for gain margin and phase margin. Now there is one more point. If omega GC, you can see here, the system is unstable because both phase margin and gain margin are negative. But if you observe gain crossover frequency, that is omega GC, and phase crossover frequency, omega PC, here omega GC is greater than omega PC. So if the gain crossover frequency is greater than the phase crossover frequency, the system is unstable. The system is unstable. If gain crossover frequency is less than phase crossover frequency, the system will be stable. And if both are equal, the system will become marginally stable. Marginally stable. So there are conditions here. Omega GC greater than omega PC, system is unstable. Omega GC greater than omega PC, system is unstable. Omega GC less than omega PC, system is stable. Omega GC equal to omega PC, system is marginally stable. If GM and PM, either of them, that is one of them is negative or both are negative, then system is unstable. If both of them are positive, system is stable. And if both are equal, then system is marginally stable. Thank you. Thank you very much.